to show. Okay, here are all the colors. I'm sorry, I can't even keep a straight face. I have yarn on my head. I don't know what idea this was. It was mine idea. Sorry, let's do it again. Hi and welcome to this entry of My Crochet Journal. I'm Tess, I'm the CEO and founder of the creative company Sisters in Stitch and the artist behind Crocheted by Tess. And today we are talking about something that I usually don't like to do. I always say I don't do amigurumis and I don't do crochet garments, but guess what? I have found myself to kind of be untruthful to myself about that, because I do a lot of amigurumis and I do a lot of garments, or not a lot of garments, that is an exaggeration, but I do them. And I have found that it's definitely not what I prefer to crochet. It's actually one of those things that I tend to avoid if I can. It's something about the repetitions of it, trying to make it something fit you. Yeah, to actually do a fitted piece, it's not my thing. So what I have done for crochet garments prior is this amazing lacy wrap cocoon by Emma Escott from Lulu Loves, and I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. You make it in one piece, you sew in the ends towards the armpits, and then you're done. My kind of garment. And so the one I will show you today is nothing less than kind of the same at ease going project. But what makes this one really interesting to talk about is actually the colors and how colors affect our ability to make and create things, and also the mood to actually make them. Because I think you can do stuff with any kind of yarn you have, but if the yarn and the colors doesn't sing to you, it's not gonna work. So let me show you what I'm talking about. A few years back, I fell in love with this project, which is, as you can tell, the Malibu Sweater by Wool and the Gang, and it's easy. And it contains a lot of gorgeous colors, as you can tell, a 6.5mm hook and everything. So everything comes pre-packaged, which is something I really like. Let me put that away. And it was so easy. It was like, here is your project, here is your yarn, here's your materials, everything is done. Just do it. And I didn't. Due to the fact that I did not love the colors I have chosen myself. So for this kit, let me just recheck. You need 7 different colors. I don't like to do the exact same colors as is on the package. I don't know what it is. It's like I feel like I need to be a little bit of a rebel towards the sweaters and the garments that I order from there. So I always pick my own colors. And this time it really did not work out. I ended up with like these lilacs and yellows and whites and blues and peachy things, and even though they may look like they would have gone together when you looked at the screen, in real life the brightness of this yellow, it's really bright. It's like Easter kind of yellow, and I thought it were to be, I think it's even darker here on screen than it is in real life. This is like neon yellow almost, and it definitely threw me off, because you know, if you have followed me for a while now, you know how much I love muted yellows like mustards and dark mustards and yeah, everything mustard. And I thought this would be my mustard, my spring kind of mustard. It's not, definitely not. So I'll show you what I did, okay? Let's go down. So here it is, my work in progress. We have some body pieces, we have some sleeve pieces, and what I'm working on is of course the Malibu sweater. And it's made by Wool and the Gang. It's an easy crochet kit and it has 7 colors to it in the original. Let's look. I'm sorry this is a bit in rough shape, but it has been sitting on a shelf for 3 years without being made. So what actually happened was I fell in love with this through I think I saw it on the Instagram channel and I instantly fell in love with it. They made a rainbow version for Pride Week and I just thought, oh, I want to do this, but I also wanted to do something that I know I would wear. So I actually went ahead and chose 7 colors. So these are the colors I chose. I think so. I'm not quite sure. They all looked like they were actually going to work together looking only at the homepage, but as you can tell, they kind of do, but they kind of don't, and they mainly kind of don't. I don't know what happened, and yeah, I was trying to go for a softer kind of tone, and I believe I saw someone, I will see if I can find that one. I saw someone else. I always do this when I start a project. I go to Instagram and look at the hashtags and I look at their homepage and try to see what color combinations other people have used. And so I found one that I really loved and was inspired by, but I wanted to do it a little bit softer with my own twist to it. And this is what happened. Yeah. These two together makes this gorgeous mauve. Can you tell this is absolutely amazing? It looks brown next to it. It really does. And this was supposed to be a little less yellow. And it's kind of, you know how I love mustards and how I love everything to top with mustard. Not food, of course, but my college theme always includes some kind of yellow tone and usually a little bit darker. And this one is Radiant as the Sun. And these ones I don't mind that much. They are quite soft. They go quite well together. They are too similar. So these did not work either. And you know, yeah, you can tell. I don't know, where did the green come from? I don't know. I'm questioning my taste from 3 years back. So last week was a really stressful one and I just needed to make something. I was going through all my crochet magazines, all my crochet books that I have inside, but nothing felt like it spoke to me. And then I rediscovered this one. And I thought to myself, why did I not like this the first time? It was too busy for me. It was, the colors were off, nothing was right. What can I do? So what I did was actually going to my stash and found that I had some leftovers from another project in I do have quite a few of these colors at home. So I just thought, what do I love the most? Well, you might know that I do fancy this pearl so much. It's like my kind of white. It's not a white, it's a pink. It's so subtle, it's so light, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Don't mind the little rubbles on it. There we go. I just absolutely adore it. So I thought I would look what I had, if I had something that could work with it and do kind of like a simple easy ombre. And this is as simple as it goes. I have just gone with 3 shades of pinks. I have a light one, I have a medium one, and I have a real kicker, because you want a kicker, because otherwise this will be boring. I was actually thinking of adding some white, but it was just too much. So simple is sometimes better when it comes to color, and especially if you're going to wear it, you want it to be the feeling that you want it to be. And for me, that was, yeah, a gradient soft shading. So this is what happened. I think I made the first front body panel in like 1 day, and then I did the sleeves in the second sitting together with almost finishing in the back panel. So this, it has been a 3-day sitting, because yeah, I actually did the decision of not sewing in the ends as I go, because I'm a little bit self-conscious when it comes to making garments. I don't trust myself to do the right sizing. I did a gauge swap. I only did half of a gauge swap because I got bored. So my intention was, if this is too big, I can always frog a little. So I leave the tails on all pieces, which led me to, when I was finished, I was happy with it. I think I have not tried it on better than just with like the very, very basics to see if it fit my neck and body. So I was happy with it. But then it left me with sewing in all the ends. All the rows has 2 ends, and yeah, there are 4 pieces, and yeah, this took some time. This is what happened yesterday, and yeah, my fingers were hurting so bad. I really had to be careful to sew in them properly. Very good to hide, but also this is a sweater I want to use, so I want it to be washable, therefore durable, therefore really careful when I sew in my ends. But yeah, as you can tell, it took a few movies or so to finish. But it was really fun, and it has definitely been worth it. So what I have done to adapt the pattern is I have made the body a little bit shorter because I'm quite short. And also I have shortened this section too, actually, because I want it to like a quarter of my arm instead of the whole way down. I have no idea if it will look like it has shrunk in the washing machine or if it will be absolutely perfect. Let's hope for the later one, okay? So I'm really excited. I think I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is Super Must-Haves by Yarn and Colors, and they are so soft. The shine to this is like, I don't know if you have tried like Shapeless Katona or their Yarn and Colors Must-Haves. It's the same, but it's bigger. And the thing with, if you compare Must-Haves to Katonas, Must-Haves is sturdier, a lot sturdier than Katona. That's why I love working up mandalas and textured things with it. But in Super Must-Haves, it kind of gets the opposite. So it's softer suddenly. Sorry. What do they say? Like your clothes contains a lot of pieces of yourself. Yeah, sorry. No. But the thing with Super Must-Haves is that it is even softer than Katonas. I think it gives such a good drape. It's such a lovely yarn to work with. And as you can tell, this is like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's super soft. It's really giving, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at the shine. So I love this so much. As you can tell, it's just gorgeous colors. It's rippled throughout, and it's just mesmerizing. I love this yarn. It's so much fun working with. And there we have it. So we have finished our little talk today about the sweater. I need to stop talking and start crocheting and finish it so I can wear it. I'm really excited about it, and hopefully it will be done this weekend. So maybe in the next entry I can show you how it all turned out. But yeah, it's spring on a hook, definitely color wise. I love it. I love the softness of it. I love the texture of it, and I really hope it will fit me when it's done. So otherwise I know a sister or two who would love to take it over. So hopefully I can use it, but otherwise it will spread joy to someone else. And that's what crocheting is all about, finding those moments of joy, not only while planning but while doing, and then afterwards when you are finished. Because for me it's all about the process. The finished makes, they are fun, they are amazing, absolutely, but I do prefer the process over the finished piece. Because yeah, if you have seen my studio, I do have a few finished pieces out there that needs to find their place either inside here or at some loved one's home. So we'll see. I might have to do a little bit of a spring cleaning there as well. All things aside, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend and that I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye!